Good afternoon, Valparaiso area. My name's Alexa Minton, and I'm here with your VU15 weather update. Taking a look at our headlines for the day, we have quite a bit of a cloudy week ahead, which we're going to talk about a little later in our broadcast. Additionally, with that, we have some windy weather right now in Valparaiso, which is causing substantial difference with wind chills that'll head even into Tuesday. And as we progress through the week, unfortunately, we are going to have a midweek cool down, so we will be needing to grab those coats again. Our current temperature in Valparaiso at the moment is 40 degrees with a pretty strong wind and some cloudy skies. And we can see that if we take a look at our live look, we see a nice thick blanket of clouds kind of falling over Valparaiso at the moment, kind of keeping us clouded and cool. We can see our current temperatures, like I mentioned, it was 40 degrees in Valparaiso. We've got 44 in Rockford, 43 in Davenport. We see a warm area right down here in Columbus, but that won't last for long as we look at our future radar. Currently looking at our wind chills, we mentioned that it was quite windy in Valparaiso. We can see that it drops our temperature down to feel like 30 degrees, even 29 up here in Chicago O'Hare. So it's certainly getting colder. We are no longer in those 60-degree temperatures that we had for a good amount of the weekend. Thanks to the rain, it kind of cooled us down a little bit. Looking at our future temperatures as we kind of progress into the early Monday morning hours, we watch that temperature kind of drop down to 30 degrees from the 40 degrees we're at right now. So we see it get substantially colder, but then as we head into the Monday afternoon, we see it spike back up to 56, and even as we head into Tuesday, we can see it gets back up to that 61-degree temperature. Unfortunately, though, as we mentioned earlier, when we progress into Wednesday evening, we see it goes back down to 38 in Valparaiso, so it's going to get pretty chilly. Looking at our national temperatures at the moment, we see it's pretty chilly in the Great Plains area, especially out towards the west coast. We are seeing it's even 62 degrees down here in Birmingham, Alabama. This is probably because we had quite a bit of a squall line storm that kind of took across the southeast region. If you guys were looking for live updates and live reports on that, we did do a live review on our channel, so feel free to go check that out about that storm cell. But that's kind of cooled down a good amount of the U.S. southeast region and the Great Plains, but we still have a nice warm 83 down here in Miami. Taking a look at our current radar, we don't see much activity around Valparaiso. We see a little bit of activity over near Joliet, but we basically see a good amount of rain that had just moved over us in the Valparaiso region, kind of swept over us late evening yesterday hours. Very light rain, nothing too serious. It's headed east now, so it's not too much of a worry. Looking at our future radar, though, as we progress into Sunday around 9 p.m., we see that it will still remain a little cloudy in Valparaiso, but we completely clear out of that precipitation, which is nice, which means we don't need to wear our wellies anymore. Looking at our future rainfall in the U.S., we see as we progress into Tuesday around 11:30, we are going to get some rain up here in the northwest coast and all along the east coast over here. Not necessarily in the Chicagoland area. We are remaining around 0 inches for rain, but it is going to be raining in other regions of the country. Heading into the look ahead, it'll get down to 28 degrees tonight, and as we look into tomorrow, the high is 60 degrees. And finally, as we take a look at our 7-day forecast, we can see that we have the sun shining for a little bit on Monday, but as we progress throughout the week, we're going to see a sharp temperature drop on Thursday, along with cloudy skies Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, but at least we get back up to 60 degrees on Sunday.